Welcome back guys to another Minecraft video where today I'm going to be showing off an add-on called UtilityCraft. This is an add-on made by Dorio Studio. It's an automation add-on that adds a bunch of automatic machines that automate things in Minecraft. So the first item I'm going to be looking at is a grenade. Yep, this add-on adds grenades. As you see, it creates an explosion that does no damage to the environment, but does explode and it kills mobs. Look how fast we can kill them, bro! Oh. Now, at the start, you can craft up various things in the crafting table. One is a wooden paxel. You can also craft up stone paxels. These are basically a multi-tool that can break multiple blocks. It's an axe, shovel, and stone pickaxe all in one. It's pretty nice. Have you ever wanted a big torch in Minecraft? So we place this thing down. And wow! Look how much area it lights up! It's so big! So an easy way to get a bunch of resources early game is this item called the sieve. So we go over here, we place the mesh inside the sieve. We can then use gravel, and we can basically trade in the gravel for ores. Yep. The better mesh we have, the more ores we'll get. So let's go ahead and upgrade it to a diamond mesh. Boop. We can also use compressed gravel in here. Now the next thing you can make to actually get that gravel easily is the stone hammer. Then you can hammer cobblestone and turn it into gravel. Using the hammer we can turn the gravel into dirt. We can also hammer that dirt and make sand. Now we can sift the dirt and we can get all sorts of different things. We can also sift the sand and get a bunch of different resources. As you see, you can get a wide variety of different items from just sieving. Have you ever wanted to grow tiny trees in Minecraft? Introducing the bonsai. How does it work? Well, first, place your chest down. Place your bonsai on top of the chest. Place a piece of dirt. And then place any type of sapling inside the bonsai. Then wait for it to grow. And once it's finished growing, it will put its contents into the chest below it. And that's an automatic tree farm. In this add-on, there is a ton of ore seeds that you can easily craft up. And then you can start growing all sorts of resources at the beginning of the game. But keep in mind that each seed requires a different type of soil. In this add-on, there are 4 tiers of soil. Yellow soil, red soil, blue soil, and black soil. Bone meal does not work on the custom ore seeds. Have you ever wanted to turn your cobblestone into lava? Introducing the crucible. Place a torch. Place a crucible above the torch. Place cobblestone inside the crucible. And wait a little bit. And once it's done, it will say 4,000 MB of lava. And then you'll be able to use your bucket to grab the lava out of there. Now if you want this process to be a tiny bit faster, go ahead and place cobblestone down. Place lava inside the cobblestone box. And place your crucible above the lava. Place your cobblestone in there. And then it will create lava even faster than with the torch. With that lava that you've obtained, you can make a cobblestone generator. You can also upgrade it if you want it to be faster. Place your cobblestone generator and it will slowly generate you cobblestone. You can click on it to get your cobblestone, or you can put a chest in front of this little thing right here. Yep. And now it will put the cobblestone in there. Look how fast the tier 5 cobblestone generator is. It's so fast! Bombs. And dynamite, which is a little better than the bombs. So we go over here and we throw it. It will explode and break things for us. The dynamite's a lot better than the bomb, being about the same as TNT. Have you ever wanted to make leather boots, but you just don't have leather? Introducing raw leather. Use your rotten flesh. Turn it into raw leather. Smelt your raw leather. And wait for it to smelt into leather. There we go. We got enough leather to make our leather boots. Let's Go! We're dripped out with leather boots! We, the crafty boys, need better crafting tables. Introducing the workbench. The utility table. Ooh, how do you craft those? Well, introducing crafting recipes for them. Wait, what? What the hell is that? Steel? First craft smelt flare. Then craft brute steel. Then smelt brute steel into steel. And there you go. Congrats, you've made steel. You can now craft the workbench. Bum bum bum. And if you're rich enough, craft the utility table. With these tables, you can craft all sorts of stuff from this mod. Look at this. And lots of cool tools. What the hell is a gold plate? Machine case? Advanced chip? Huh? Okay, so how do we make chips, plates, and machine casings? Well, if we go over here, you will see that we have all sorts of different chips in this add-on. We have a chip, we have a basic chip, an advanced chip, an expert chip, a ultimate chip. Now, if we look at the recipe for these chips, we can find them in the normal workbench. We start with the normal chip, which is just steel and redstone. That's not bad. And then we upgrade it to the basic chip. Still pretty easy to make. Wait, what the hell is that? Energized iron ingot? Have you ever wanted red iron? Introducing energized iron ingot. Using a machine called the infuser, we can craft it like this using the machine casing and ores and some chips of the previous tier. As you see, it's just a bunch of steel to make the machine casing. So once we got ourselves this infuser, we will need some power. So we're going to use the infuser and we're going to put iron and redstone in here and we're going to wait. And there you go. We are now turning iron red using redstone. Is it just me or this is a bit convoluted? Yes, it is. Lots and lots of random crafting processes. Once you've got yourself red iron, you can now make advanced chips. And then you can go ahead and upgrade them to expert chips and ultimate chips. Using these chips, you will be able to make most machines in this add-on. But wait, there's more! What about the plates? How do I get the plates? Well, do not fret, my friend, because there's this machine over here called the ElectroPress, and it basically can turn all the ores into plates. Yep. But wait! What about dust? Where the heck do I get this dust ingredient? Well, do not fret, because there's also a solution to that. Have you ever wanted dust? Me neither. Introducing the crusher. You can crush all sorts of different things into dust. Like if you want to turn your amethyst into dust, well, just place this thing here, do this, and then bam, you can make dust using different types of things. Now you will need power, of course, for every single machine. Keep this in mind. There we go. And we are now making dust. Congrats! You learned about all the components to craft every machine in this game. Now it's time to go over the machines and the cool tools that you can get in this add-on. Cool cars! Yep, this adds some cool different cars. It adds a drill, it adds a wrench, and it adds a tractor. Wait a minute, those aren't cars. Introducing the tractor. You can place it down here and then right-click it, and you'll get this amazing looking tractor. Wait, that's not a tractor, that's a drill. You go over here and then you can mine with this and drill out the walls. Whee! Pretty fun. If you wanted to pick this thing up, all you gotta do is use the wrench. I'm gonna stuff you in this hole and you'll never be seen again. I'm joking, okay? Introducing the tractor, also known as the lawnmower. Have you ever had really long grass and plants? Introducing the tractor. This thing will break all your grass and make it so that your area looks horrible. Wait, what? I don't think it breaks grass. But it does break plants and it replants them for you and gives you the plants. Pretty nice for farming. Back to the utility table. We can craft all this stuff in the utility table. If you want to look at the recipes, you can, but I will not be showing off every individual one. Instead, I'll be showing all the tools, because it's pretty easy to know. You just go in there and craft them up. So these are all the handy tools you can make. I'm going to skip past some of the variants. We're just going to go ahead and use netherite. We have this netherite paxel and a netherite aote. A netherite paxel is basically a multi-tool. A netherite aote is a multi-tool, but it has more tools in it. It's a sword, a hoe, a pickaxe, a shovel, and an axe. This one is just a pickaxe, shovel, and axe. So the aote is more expensive, but is a lot better. As you see, it has 2 more attack damage. Now if we go over here, we also have upgraded hammers, we have drills, we have a fishing rod, a sword, 2 types of pickaxes. We have a lucky pickaxe, which gives fortune V. We have a smelting pickaxe, which smelts the ores when you're mining. We have a lucky sword, which has looting V. We have a fishing rod, which has luck at the sea V, lure V. It's a really good fishing rod. We have a heavy drill and a normal drill. So let's go mine. Oh crap, I almost died there. This thing mines a 3x3 area. It's pretty nice. This thing, called the heavy drill, mines a 5x5 area. Let's go! This thing is so amazing. The drill. Oh man, I think I'm never going back to mining with a pickaxe again. Have you ever wanted power to power those machines? Introducing the basic Fernator, the basic Magmator, basic Thermatic Generator, and the solar panel and basic battery. What the heck is all this? Let us find out in the next episode of Pokemon Go. Wait, what? The basic Fernator powers machines that are right next to it using coal. You can also use wood and other things that are burnable. And as you see, it generates energy. The basic Magmator generator, if put lava in it, it will generate energy using lava. Basic Thermo generator, if you place lava beneath it, if you place lava beneath the basic thermo generator and then place water in it, it will generate energy using water. But let's be honest, this thing is a piece of garbage. And then we have the solar panel, which generates it using the sun. If it's night or if it's blocked off from the sun, the sky, then it will not generate power. But out of all of them, I think this one's probably the best one because it's free energy. Are you sick of sieving manually? Introducing the auto sieve. Give this thing power right next to it, then place gravel in the top slot, place another right mesh, and then you can automatically sieve. This also applies to all the other things that you can sieve in this game. Sand, dirt. Are you tired of farming in Minecraft? Introducing the harvester. Place your harvester right here, directly facing your crop that you want it to farm for you. Place coal in the Fernator right next to it, and then wait for this machine to do all the farming work for you. Introducing the seed synthesizer. Place your soil at the bottom slot. Place your seed at the top slot. This thing can farm one thing at once. There you go. You can now farm seeds, saplings, and all sorts of different things. Let's go. I got iron. I'm farming iron automatically. Nice. Is your wooden pickaxe low on durability? Introducing the induction anvil. Using it and power, you can heal your tools. Durability. Are you sick of placing blocks yourself? Introducing the Block Placer 9000. And putting blocks inside it, you can place blocks automatically. And if you're even more fancy, you can use the Block Breaker to break blocks. Placing and breaking blocks all day, every day of the year, forever. Place that block machine. Is your block placer and breaker machine too slow? Introducing speed upgrades, energy upgrades, and range upgrades. With these 3 things, you can improve your machines. Time to improve their speed. Yeah, let's go, they're faster! Now keep in mind, it does require more power to do this. So make sure you are powering them and using energy upgrades. I didn't think this is what the mod creator wanted me to do with his mod. Are you sick of smelting your raw leather with coal? Introducing the incinerator. It's a furnace, but it uses power instead. Yeah, now I can smelt my raw leather with the power of the sun. Let's go! Have you ever wanted to return to a coordinate that you've been before, but you don't want to walk there? Introducing the Way Center. Grab yourself a way chip and a way carpet. Go ahead and put the way carpet down. Right-click your chip on the carpet. Poop. There you go. Once you've named it Poop, go back over here and click on it, the Way Center. And now you can return back to your carpet named Poop. Yippee! Wait a minute. We gotta do something else with this. It's time. That's exactly what we like to see. A waypoint to death. So if you want to die, just come to this and press lava, and you'll die in lava. Perfect. Have you ever wanted to create life from a dead corpse of a cow? Well, introducing the mechanical spawner. Step 1, get a cow. Step 2, get an essence vessel. Click on your cow. And now, as you see, it's 0 out of nothingness. So after you right-click a mob with the essence vessel, you need to put the essence vessel into your other hand and then murder a bunch of the cows. Once you've murdered enough of them, the percentage bar will go up. And then you will get cow essence. Once you get cow essence, click on your spawner with the cow essence, and then upgrade your spawner with a bunch of upgrades. I'm going to be adding quantity upgrades, speed upgrades, and then energy efficiency upgrades. And there we go! We've successfully relocated the cows to a better location. They are now going to instantly spawn and die, and give us endless amounts of meat. If that system over there is not good enough for you, you can just spawn cows like this on top of a mob grinder. This mob grinder will kill them slowly. Yes! Slow and painful death. Get out of here, cows! Yes, if you want to actually have the cows suffer, just use a mob grinder. And if you want to collect their EXP, introducing the EXP magnet. You can toggle it on, and then it will collect EXP for you. Nice. Look at that! EXP magnet. If this is still not enough torture for the cows, I introduce to you mob fans. As you see, they have a range of 11 blocks. You can push mobs 11 blocks this way. And then after you push the mobs all the way over here, you can set up a mob grinder. The cows just have to watch in horror as they slowly ascend to death. Now some other cool items are asphalt, lanterns, sinks, and elevators. So let me show you what these are. Asphalt is a building block that looks pretty cool. It can be used for building roads and going really fast. Look at this. Also, we have a better thing than the big torch. It's called a lantern. Are you sick of infinite water sources? Introducing the sink. It produces endless amounts of water for you, and it's a lot smaller. Don't question the contents of that sink. Are you sick of going up all the time? Introducing the elevator block. Place 2 elevators upward like this, and then jump. Wait, hold up. I have a good idea. Work. It does! We are now in the sky, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, how do we get down? No! I want to transport all this beef between different hoppers for fun. Introducing the mechanical hopper, a better hopper than normal. You can also use speed upgrades on this thing to make it a lot faster. Look at that, bruh! Look how fast this mechanical hopper is. There's also something called a mechanical upper, which it's a hopper, but it's upside down. That's so silly, bruh! So now we can move our meat upward. Have you ever wanted to drop stuff out of a chest? Introducing the mechanical dropper. Drop me that meat, boy. You can also use the ender hopper. The ender hopper basically has a range of 3, and it basically picks up items. So if we wanted to do this, we could have our system automatically bring our beef over to here. What if we wanted to move our meat around in like a nice display? Introducing conveyor belts. Yep. Okay, so if I use this conveyor belt system, we can then bring our beef all the way over to here. Good enough. Look at that, bruh. We are now transporting our beef over to here. Yum. Yummy. 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 I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing with these conveyor belts, but yummy. 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 I gotta love these conveyor belts. Okay, so there we go. Those are all the items to help you move items and move stuff around. Oh yeah, there's also all these new building blocks. Nice. Look at all those building blocks, bro. We're actually gonna look at these items. Yeah. Speed running all these items. Look at all these items. There you go. Well, that's all this mod has to offer. That is a ton of stuff. Like, this mod was amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye! And thank you to D-Rose. I think I said his name wrong. Thank you, D-Rose. This add-on was amazing, bro.
Gamer, I am hundreds.